What is going on, all of my ETC hodlers, hodling now for the gains in the future? And if you love ETC, this is the place to be. And yes, I did say that. So before we get into it, make sure to tap, tickle, touch, or smash the like button, as well as comment down below what are your price targets for ETC by the end of the year and the years going into the future, as well as subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Now, we have a lot to go over in this video because I did not give an ETC update for yesterday because we were pretty much flat on the day. But we're going to be going over the hash rate, the technical analysis, a news headline that I do want to point out suggesting that ETC could be heading up 30% in the next couple of weeks, as well as go over my current position in ETC and much more in this video. So with that being said, let's get into it, guys. First off, we're going to point out what the movement has been like today, and we've seen an explosive rally from about midnight last night. We were sitting at $68.39 all the way up to $71.88, and then we trended back down for a low of the day at $67.77. Now we are currently uptrending right at that resistance level of $70, currently at $69.52. So it all does look very good here. We're up 1.42% on the day, which is pretty much what I said in the last video. We kind of go up 2%, down 2%, but now we were heading up to about 2% for the day. So all does look pretty normal there. Now, as well as the Grayscale Ethereum Classic Trust ETF, I do want to take a look at the short interest, and this has actually went down over the past 7 days, down 13.16%. So people are obviously getting more bullish on Ethereum Classic. I do think that is because the strong consolidation level we have been seeing, we're really only going up from here. If we were gonna fall due to all the FUD and everything, Memorial Day weekend, we probably would have fallen already. That is just my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor, so do your own research, really come to your own conclusions here. But 7 days ago, we were at 26.6k shares on loan, so shorted shares, and now we are at 23.10k. Like I said, that is down 13.16%. Days to cover currently at 0.06. It's not too relevant with something like this that, you know, it's easy for shorts to get out of their position. So that is basically what that is saying. Cost to borrow 6.84%, not too important. That is how much it costs interest wise for people to short ETC. So not too much to see there. As far as the utilization, 12.15%. So out of, let's say, 100 shares, this is 12.15%. So 12.15% out of 100 shares are sold short already. So there is quite a bit of shares that could be shorted if people wanted to. Now this shows not a lot of people want to short Ethereum Classic, which makes a lot of sense for a lot of reasons. Now what has me really excited, especially in this video, if you can't tell, the Ethereum Classic hash rate, 29.06, guys. This is indicating a strong move is coming to the upside. We are breaking out from our level over the past month where we hit this high of 29.55 TH/S. So if we do break past this and go to the 30s range, that'll be a huge indicator to a rally going into the future, because you would not mine ETC if you thought it was going to go down in value for an extended period of time. You would not mine ETC. Put yourself in a miner's head or situation, right? You wouldn't mine it if it was going down for years into the future. So this is a strong indicator leading us to a bullish uptrend, or at least I think we're going into a bullish uptrend. I could be wrong there, but this is a long-term buy and hold for me. So I really don't care what happens in the grand scope of things. If we have a good return on our investment in the next couple of years, I will be happy with that. And if Donald McIntyre's prediction is correct, 33,000 by 2029, I like to be conservative, cut that in half, let's say 10 to 15,000 by then, we will all be insanely rich. So who wouldn't argue with that for a 9-year investment? I wouldn't argue with that. It might seem like a lot of time, but in the grand scope of investing, it is a relatively short amount of time. Now, with that being said, this headline, guys, Ethereum Classic price prediction, ETC edges closer to massive 30% upswing. He is basically, without reading the whole article, saying the consolidation level here looks really good, and if we do break out of this resistance level at about $70 to $77, we could be propelled to 30% to tag stiff resistance level at $91.13. So implying that we could go to about $90, which looks pretty good. And this just helps push this bullish sentiment out to more people that aren't familiar with ETC, because that is the grand scope and reality of it. If you are investing in all these other shit coins, as I like to call them, altcoins that are shit coins, you should be investing in ETC. It's not a recommendation, but ETC is the most similar crypto to Bitcoin. It has a limited amount of coins that are going to be produced. It will be the second biggest proof of work blockchain after Ethereum switches to Ethereum 2.0. So after that does happen, Ethereum Classic alone, with just that factor, will become more valuable. I like to think of it as the same way in 10 to 20 years when all vehicles are being sold as electric. You don't think those old muscle cars that are gas aren't going to be worth more value just because they are the one, what's left behind? They will be. That is a simple fact here, guys. Now, getting into the technical analysis, like I've said in the other ETC videos, we are sitting in between this range of about $65 and $70. We did break out. It says on Webull we hit a high ticked it at $72.67, came down to about 71 and then fell under 70. So we have some strong resistance right here. We're actually flirting with that level right now at $69.72. So if we do break above that, that'll be very, very good. As well as the 50-day moving average, that is currently at $69.01. So this is a bullish indicator right here. We are over our 50-day moving average and over our 200-day moving average. So this is bullish from a trading standpoint, and I do expect a breakout to the upside. Our 200-day moving average is not too far behind our 50-day at $67.71. So all does look good there. As far as our lower end support level, it's at about $65.86. That is really where we start to bounce off of and start to get a lot of good buys coming in. Now, we have just been in an overall uptrend for quite a while now. It does look like we are due for a breakout. If you do extend this to our resistance level, you could see this quite clearly right here. We are headed for a breakout, and that is what I would put my money on. As far as how high we will go, that is really up in the air. And what is great about ETC, you are not buying it with the hype built into it. It's not like buying Dogecoin at 70 cents that would be worth 10 times more than ETC on a market cap basis. You're buying this with no endorsements from pretty much anybody, with zero hype, and it has held up exceptionally well. Just imagine once you start to get people with influence talking about ETCs, people start accepting ETC, and the blockchain proves itself to be even more safe now than it has ever been. And we know this by the hash rate. This indicates how safe a blockchain is. It's going to be pretty hard to get 51% of the mining power when the mining power is, I believe, the third largest out of any cryptocurrency. So this would be much the same as trying to hack an Ethereum or Bitcoin. Not really on the same level. Ethereum Classic's hash rate is about 10 times lower than Ethereum last time I checked, maybe about 15 times lower, but it's essentially hack proof. You can't really, or attack proof I should say, you really can't attack Ethereum Classic at its current levels. So that was a bit of a rant, but I do think we're going to break out to the upside. As far as the level that I do think we will have a strong consolidation period at is the $77 level. That is what we've seen in the past. This consolidation period in between 65 and 70 has lasted longer, but we did have solid consolidation with a lot of good volume back here in between, $77 and about $83 on the high end. So I do expect that to be our level where we really consolidate out further and then have an uptick from there to about $90 to $100. So I somewhat believe what that guy says, but I do think the $77 level will be crucial first before we do make that move to $90. As far as the RSI, we're starting to go up, signaling a good trend going into the future. Nothing too crazy there. We're kind of in the middle, but we are upticking. As far as the MACD, we just went bullish on the MACD after being bearish from earlier in the day up until just, about a half an hour ago, really. And that is where the CCC line, this yellow line, is above the blue line. So everything here is indicating a breakout to CCIV. As to how high or, how long it'll last, that is really up in the air. But if you are somebody that does not believe in ETC, I don't like to steer you guys the wrong way. If you think your capital is better used somewhere else, feel free in this next breakout. If you get to your average cost, sell out. sell out. It doesn't matter the individuals who sell out. This is a long-term trade, and once the market does appreciate ETC, which it will, I believe, in the next 6 months or so, then that is when you will wish you had kept your investment. Until then, we could just edge up and keep going up at a consistent rate and have consolidation periods in between. So like I said, if you think your capital is better used somewhere else, then feel free to sell out. I am not paper handing this. This is a long-term buy and hold for me. As far as when I think we will get back up to our highs, I do think by the end of the year, we should at least be past this high. Now, we have had a lot of FUD in the crypto markets. We have had a lot of shorts in the crypto markets. And the situation going on right now with AMC and them having to liquidate positions, odds are a lot of people are shorting cryptos and taking that money and using it to hedge against AMC and all the other short squeeze candidate stocks that we see short squeezing right now. So it wouldn't surprise me to find out that crypto is being shorted, but the fact, like I said, we've been holding up is a very, very great thing. So that's pretty much going to wrap up the video. That is the update for ETC. All does look good here. I would expect a breakout to the upside given the MACD is positive, given we are meeting our trend line with our resistance level. That does indicate a breakout. We are right here, guys. So I wouldn't be surprised after this video when it is being posted, we are seeing a breakout as well as this strong consolidation level. All does look good here. Shorts are covering just a little bit. Short interest is down, so all does look good here. And the hash rate, so everything does look pretty good. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section and what your plans are for ETC, as well as if you want to stay up to date with my buy and sell alerts for stocks, options, and crypto. As soon as I make them in real time, check out the link down below for the buy and sell alerts. That is the Patreon. You'll have instructions how to join that once you get over there. Now, I do also have a link to get up to $70 in whatever free stock that you want using public. No deposit necessary. No need to link your bank account. You get your stock instantly and can even link a debit card or credit card. So no reason not to do that. It takes about 2 minutes. I've been getting Tesla. Let me know if you do it down below, what stock you choose, and how much you get. Essentially, it's anywhere from usually $5 to $20, but let me know down below, as well as you can see my portfolio and other investors' portfolio. It's a public, literally in the name, a public investing platform. So check those links out down below in the description, because we've been killing it in the buy and sell alerts, and just over the past couple of days, you would have made enough profits to cover the cost for about 5 to 6 years. So check that out. Very inexpensive, as well as who doesn't like to get free stocks for literally zero work. So with that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. Be patient, guys. ETC is a long-term trade or long-term buy and hold, whatever you want to call it, but I'm gonna get out of here. I will see you guys later. Take care.